don't know if you heard about this in the latest meeting. I don't go to the marriage counseling meetings. I don't be attending a lot of those other meetings and stuff. So I don't know if they talk about it. If they did, turn up this week's episode. Continue on with your day. God bless you. Hope all is well and continues to be well with you. For those of you who didn't attend the meetings and didn't talk about today's subject, let's talk about it, people. Choosing the right partner. Making sure that you're not in a relationship of convenience. Relationship of convenience. What does that mean? Choosing the right partner. What does that mean? Well, you have to think about it, people. Everybody wants to get married. Nowadays, everybody wants to be married. Some people want to get married just to say they got a husband. Some people want to get married just to say they got a wife. Some people want to get married because they feel like that's the new fad. That's the thing to do. But a lot of times what people don't do, and the choice that people don't make that's correct is choosing the right partner. So many people right here want to be entrepreneurs and moguls, but they have the same problem. They don't choose the right partner. So many people don't want to be lonely and they want to have a friend because, you've been stuck in a house, through this whole pandemic, and now you just want to get out and hang out and you want to meet up with new people and have a strong circle, but you don't choose the right couple, the right partner. So what happens is a lot of times you find yourself in situations where the biggest hater in your life, the biggest spectator in your life, the biggest critic in your life is sitting right next to you. And you wonder why your marriage is not working? You wonder why we're talking about having conversations about finances and all these things before you get into relationships and marriage? Because you're not choosing the right partner. Think about it, people. The wrong partner can sink anybody. I don't give a damn how good of a man you are. I don't give a damn how good of a woman you are. I don't care how strong you say you are, how independent you are. If you got the wrong partner, if you got the wrong person in your life, they're like an anchor on a ship. They're going to hold you as, they're going to stall you. They're going to keep you stuck in the same place. You might be trying to fly, trying to move on. You trying to go out here and soar for the stars, and they're grabbing your feet, keeping you staying on the ground, keep you on the ground because they're holding you there. And why are they holding you there? Because that's where they are. They're in a holding pattern. So they want to keep you in a holding pattern because they don't want to outgrow you. But we're going back to relationship of convenience. And that's the whole thing. They want to keep you there, keep you stalled, keep you on the ground because it's a relationship of convenience. See, the relationship of convenience is not inconvenience of you, it's convenience of them. See, they like the fact that they have a husband, a wife. They have a partner in their life where they can eat off, they can benefit off, because they know if they come up short on the rent, that you're going to come up with it. They come up short on the bills, you're going to come up with the extra money. They know if they don't do the chores around the house, that you know what? You're the type that you're going to pick up the slack. When they lack, you're going to pick up the slack because you're that type of person. And they're going to attach themselves with you. They're going to connect with you because they're going to know that as long as they have you, they're in a situation where they have a relationship of convenience. They know that they're safe. They know that they're okay because if they can mess up their money because, they got paid this Friday, got the big check out bonus, they went to the casino because they just knew they was going to double their money, and the house never loses, then they lose all their money. They're okay with that. You know why they're okay with that? Because they know they can come home to you. And even though they don't have their share of the rent, the share of the bills, they know somehow, some way, you're going to find a way to pay those bills. You're going to make up the difference because that's what you do. That's what you do. They can sit there and lay around and lounge all day, don't go food shopping, don't clean the house, don't do the laundry, don't do anything because they know that you're going to do it. It's a relationship of convenience, people. So many people are in a relationship of convenience where you're in a relationship with someone whose sole purpose is to just hold your feet to the ground. Hold you in a stalling pattern because their life's in a stalling pattern. They're not moving anywhere. They're not moving forward, backwards, sideways. They're not moving in any direction and have no desire to. And they're completely comfortable in the seat that they're in. They're completely comfortable in their life. They're completely comfortable in the stall pattern. And the only thing that makes them uncomfortable is the idea that you might see your true purpose, that you might actually start exceeding your goals, that you may start reaching success. So what their whole purpose is, then what happens is they try to grab you and they try to hold you and they try to beat you down. They become your critic. They become the person telling you why you can't do something, why you shouldn't do something, how it's not going to work. They become your biggest critic because they want to keep you at the stalling pattern that you're in. You got some people right now, relationship convenience, truly in relationship convenience. Well, with you because you got a house. And you know what? If I don't live with you, I might be homeless and living on the streets and trying to live on somebody else's couch jumping from couch to couch. So they stand with you because it's a relationship of convenience, and they know that, yo, as long as I stay with them, at least I got a warm bed, I got a roof over my head, I ain't got to sleep on Tom and Vic's couch. I can, have this house. I got food in the refrigerator. I got all these different things. Relationship of convenience. There's people that's in relationships of convenience and they know you got a car. They don't want to catch the bus. They don't want to walk. They know you got a car, and as long as they with you while you at work, they riding around in your car all day, burning all your gas. They ain't got to worry about putting gas in the car, paying car insurance, or even a car note, because they know that they have yours. You got people that's in relationship convenience who just stay together because it's cheaper to keep her or keep him than leave. So you know what? We're gonna stay together because this mortgage and the rent is high out here. We got inflation with gas prices, food, buying cars, rent, everything seems to be high, clothes. So it's just cheaper, to stay in this relationship. So even though we're not happy, I'm not happy, you're not happy, I'm gonna stay in this relationship because it's cheaper to stay together rather than go find our own true love, find our own purpose, find our own true love. Relationship of convenience. But a lot of times you find yourself in this relationship of convenience. You got to ask yourself, how do you find yourself in this situation? How do you find yourself in star pattern? How do you find yourself with someone who keeps your feet stuck to the ground? You find yourself in star pattern because you're not sitting here truly understanding planning your life. When you're sitting there picking a partner, you're not choosing the right partner. You're not choosing someone who's going to push you, who's going to work as hard as you. You're buying into the relationship and getting with people that are sitting here like, yo, we can have a 50-50 relationship. You do 50, y'all do 50. We do 50-50. And you walk into this relationship with somebody only giving you 50%, but at the same time, so you're the type of person that you will give 100%. So while you're giving 100%, you got somebody giving 50%, and you keep feeling some type of way because you're shortchanged. But when you mention the fact that they're shortchanging you, that they're ripping you off, that they're coming up short every single time with the rent, with the extra bills, with the car payment, with the cell phone bill, with that Verizon bill, every time you mention that they're coming up short, it's always some kind of excuse. It's always some kind of sad story. Because the situation is they're in a relationship with convenience, and you're in a relationship with convenience, so a lot of times you choose and you accept a partner because you feel lonely, because you start to believe into, buy into, there's no good men out here, there's no good women out here, and that all these men and all these women are dogs because you keep getting all these fleas in your inbox, so you start accepting these relationships with people, and you find yourself in a relationship of convenience, and you start choosing the wrong partner. Find yourself in a marriage. You want to get married so bad. You want just to say you got a husband. Now you got a husband. The difference is now you got a husband with a 420 credit score, can't keep a job more than 3 weeks, keep getting fired after 2 weeks because he keeps calling off at the first day of work. You got this man that don't want anything, but you want something. You got a man that don't want to see you soar for the stars. He want to keep you grounded because he don't want you to rise above him. Because if you rise above him, then you become bigger than him. You can't take it. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful to not fall in love with a relationship convenience. And a lot of times that's exactly what we do. We fall in love with people who don't benefit, don't help us grow, don't help us through difficult times. A lot of us right now are dealing with mental health issues, whether it's through family generational curses, we talked about that before, dealing with the pandemic and being isolated for long periods of time, dealing with all kinds of other issues, and we have these mental breakdowns and we have these mental issues, and a lot of times what we do is you turn to drugs, alcoholism, and you deal with people in your relationship that has similar issues as you. And you're picking a partner because you look at a partner and you saying to yourself, oh, this person can relate to me. They can understand me. They can understand where I'm coming from and what I'm going through. But a lot of times you pick the wrong partner because that person that also understands you and has issues is bringing their issues with you. So you got two people wearing a crutch, walking around with a crutch, trying to lean on each other and wondering why you keep falling over. You keep falling over because you chose the wrong partner. You chose a partner who's not helping you and don't have the strength to let you lean on them to help pull you up while you fight through this addiction, while you fight through the mental health problems and help you get back on your feet. You choose a partner who's not really as resilient as you, is not as determined as you. A lot of times these marriages and these relationships fall apart because you jump into a relationship and of course you're loyal and you're ready for commitment. You're ready for a real relationship, but then you choose the wrong partner of a person who doesn't want those things. Don't want those things, and then it becomes a relationship of convenience because they're looking at it like, well, you're so desperate to get married that you're willing to accept those things. You're willing to accept whatever they give you. Of course, they go out every single night. You know they're cheating with Shirley. and Vicky and Lisa, you know they're cheating with your best friend. They be hanging out at the bar all the time. But you know what? At least you can say when you go to family function that you have a husband or you have a wife, and you start to tolerate things that you typically grew up with and was saying that you would never tolerate. But then you get into a relationship with beings because you have someone helping you pay the bills. You got someone who lays in your bed and keeps that other spot warm at night. And you start to accept the fact that you got someone, and that's just enough for you. But we're not realizing something, people. A lot of times when you choose your partner, you're choosing the wrong partner. You gotta be more careful when you choose a partner. Make sure they're on the same level as you. They're on the same mindset. They got goals. They have things that they're working towards. If working towards building a business, they should be up there pushing and working with you just as hard as you are at building that business. Not because that's their passion, not because it's their vision or what they want to do out of life, only because that's what you want to do. And when they're pushing themselves, they're driving themselves to help you build a business. And they're helping you do that because they know when the time comes that they're building a business and they start building their business and their passion appears and it's time to buy a car, build a house, or do whatever they like, they can look at you and say, yo, I know this person right here is going to put that same determination, that same will, the same strength, the same effort as I'm putting into help build their business. It's helping me build mine. And if I choose the right partner, that's what I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose someone who's going to support me as much as I'm supporting them. And I'm not going to look at them and say, yo, well, that's your dream, so I don't really care. No, I only help you so much. That's your vision. No, I'm looking at it and say, yo, this is great for us. Because if we partners, what's great for you was great for us. And this may not be my vision. May not be my vision for life and my dream job. But I'm going to help you get yours. And because I looked at you and I looked at your spirit. I looked at your work ethic. I seen your past. I know that you're the same type of person who's going to give me the same work ethic. Give me that same energy. You know how they say, keep that same energy. You know they're going to give you that same energy. They're going to put that same energy in building yours that you built. But we got to be careful, people. We got to be careful. Because it gets deeper. Relationship convenience. A lot of times we get into relationships with people, we get into business relationships, partnerships. We get into it because we figure, you know what? Doing this by yourself can be rough. Building a business by yourself can be rough. Starting a new online store or a new photo studio, a new hair salon, or you want to be sellers of new beaded necklaces or whatever it is, it can be difficult when you're doing it yourself. So much time, so much effort. So much you have to do, creating a business proposal, sitting there, getting investors, understanding and finding out how much money you're going to make off this, creating price ranges, making sure that you're keeping up with profits, depositing money into accounts, making sure this business runs from day to day can be taxing on you. It can be tiring. And sometimes you just feel like, you know what? I just need a partner. I just need someone who wants to help balance this thing out, who wants to help carry some of this weight. Because, carrying all this water myself, I'm getting tired. I'm getting so tired of carrying it by myself. I just want to bring somebody along and have a partner who wants to come in and help. Be careful who you tell you're playing for. Some people are playing for you to fail, not succeed. Some people that you think that's your friends, that's your family, and that truly has your back and has your best interest in mind, only plan they have, the best thing they have in mind is for you to fail and to do whatever is in their power to make you fail. But see, sometimes when we're looking for partners, we get into relationships of convenience. And what I mean by relationship of convenience, we start to ignore some of the signs that this person wants you to fail. You ignore some of the slide marks. You ignore that, this person's supposed to be a partner, but, only show up once every week and always showing up late and is undependable when you need them to make a deposit or be here to help you with something. You say, yo, you can call me on Tuesday at 4 o'clock about creating a price range or working on a business proposal, and here it is, Tuesday at 7 o'clock, they still ain't calling, answer the phone. You don't talk to them to that Saturday, like, oh, you know what, man, it slipped my mind. It's because they wasn't really interested. They wasn't invested into your dreams. And why they wasn't invested in your dreams, the truth be told, a lot of people can't see your dreams. They can't see your dreams because they don't want to see your dreams. A lot of times we say a vision is for ourselves. The truth of the matter is a lot of people just don't believe in your dreams and believe in what you're trying to do because their vision only is seen in green. You don't know what that means? They only see green paper. They see green paper. When they see finances coming up, when they see your money start to come up and your money and your lifestyle start changing, that's when people jump on like, oh, I always knew you was going to be good. I always knew you was going to be big time. I always knew that you was going to make it, man. Remember I told you that? No, you didn't. No, you didn't tell me. No. And if you did, I must not have been around because I damn sure ain't hear it. But you got people who do that. And a lot of times we get so desperate that we allow these people to come around us and connect with us and be part of our business, but you don't realize something. You was tired before. You was tired before because you was doing everything by yourself. But now you realize now you got a partner, you're even more sluggish than before. You're more tired. You got less energy. You're starting to hate what you do. Because before, when you started your passion, you started a passion of doing what you love. You loved it so much that you would do it for free. But now you're starting to see, like, yo, man, I hate doing this. I hate getting up to do it. Damn, since I brought a partner on, it feels worse. And then you start to realize why. Why does it feel worse? Well, it feels worse because this partner has become an anchor on you. This partner has become an anchor. What I mean by anchor, think about people, a ship. A ship uses an anchor to hold it where? In place, to stop it from floating off into sea. A lot of times you have people in your life who become anchors because you choose the wrong partner. That anchor is there to keep you at a stalemate, keep you stalled, keep you from moving forward, keep you from growing, keep you from outgrowing them, keep you from changing. And a lot of times the energy, the lack of energy you're feeling is coming from that anchor holding on to your arm. Holding on to your arm as you're trying to move because you're pulling them and you're pulling them and you're pulling them and you're trying to drag somebody along that don't believe in your vision, don't believe in your dream, don't believe in what you're doing. Said they're going to support you, but you're trying to pull them and you're trying to pull them to support you. Like, come on, we almost there. And now you drag them and you're wondering why you feel so fatigued because you chose the wrong partner. You chose the wrong people in your life. You chose the wrong wife, the wrong husband, and you just drag them along, hoping that, oh my gosh, I hope they just come on and see what I'm trying to do. See what I'm trying to do is for the betterment of us all. I'm trying to build something for us all. You just try to pull them, hoping that they're going to come on, not realizing that if you want to move further, if you want to move faster, you got to do sometimes, which is the hardest thing to do, let go. Let go of the rope. I know you think holding on to the rope is the hard thing to do. And you know it's not. Letting go of the rope is the hard thing to do, but it's going to release you with so much stress, so much pain, so much of fatigue. You know you was feeling tired before, but you was moving somewhere. You was going somewhere. You was doing it by yourself. You was waiting for the right partner to come, but you was moving somewhere. When you sitting there pulling somebody, you know you just feel like you're never going nowhere. It's like you walking in space, in the same place, because you're just carrying all this heavy weight and you're trying to pull it, and you're trying to drag this person along. And it's because you didn't choose the right partner. You're in a relationship of convenience. And the convenience the relationship this person is with this partner that you chose who just keeps dragging along and don't want to move, so you gotta keep pulling them, you're burning your hands and stuff, is because that partner looking like, well, if you become successful, I become successful. But catch this though, people, but they looking at it like, well, if you fail, that was right the whole time. I told you it wasn't gonna work. See, so they're in a situation where it's a relationship convenience because either way they win. They win either way. If you succeed, they looking like, yeah, I was there the whole time. They're not going to remember the fact that you was dragging them and you got all these burn marks all over your hand from pulling the work and the drag marks on the ground behind you. They're not going to pay attention to that. They're going to say, yo, I was with you the whole time, remember? I was with you the whole time. But if you fail, they're going to look at you and say, well, I didn't think it was going to work anyway. I told you from day one that, you know, there's 20 different types of bread. So why do you think somebody's going to buy your bread when they got Wonder Bread, they got Sunbeam, they got Sara Lee, they got all these different type of breads? Why do you think they was going to buy your bread? I told you it wasn't going to work. Relationship of convenience for them is they can see, they succeed no matter what happens. Where you, it's the opposite. You succeed, and by the time you reach your goal, you're exhausted from dragging somebody along, or you fail because you allow somebody to hold you in place because you chose the wrong partner, people. Again, we talked about marriage and we talked about friendship. Marriages, people. Everybody wants to get married. Everybody wants to happy ever after. Everybody wants a Disney movie. You know, the happy ever after. You know, the white dress and all the friends sitting there smiling. And you know, the bride is the center of attention. You want the whole show. You want the whole show. You want the whole kit and caboodle, but you don't think about when you get in a relationship, when you're picking a partner, what type of partner you're picking. What type of partner you're picking. What type of vision this has for you. You so focused on the wedding day, and you're like, I've been planning my wedding day my whole entire life. That's what women do. They're planning their wedding day their whole entire life. But you wasn't planning at no point beyond that wedding day. How much planning did go beyond that wedding day? How much planning did you put in to say, okay, what happened after we get married? What happens after the happily ever after? How do we push forward? How much does this person play into my life? How much does this person want to sit here and help influence me and help me reach my goals? How much is this person going to sit here and help me see my greatness and help me reach my peak and my plateau? How much? When I'm sitting here tired, this person's going to say, yo, I know you're sleepy, so you go ahead and take a rest. You go to sleep. I'm going to stay up, and I'm going to start working while you rest. And then when you get up and start working, I'll take a rest. Or when you have a person that comes in and they see you, they know you're getting tired, but you're still working at night, because you have deadlines to meet. And they're like, you know what, I'm going to stay up with you. I don't care how tired I am. I'm going to stay up with you. In fact, here's a cup of coffee. I got a cup for you. And I'm going to keep with you. I'm going to rub your shoulders. I'm going to sit here and talk to you, play music, turn movies on, whatever we got to do to keep you motivated, keep you up. I know you got a deadline. And I know you have a deadline you need. I know this is important to you. I know you try to get this big raise. You try to get this bonus. I know you try to get this promotion. I know getting this promotion can do great things for our lives. We can buy a bigger house. We can go on a dream vacation. We can just do things. But more importantly, I know that's going to bring happiness and joy into your life. And sometimes bringing happiness and joy into your life is what brings happiness and joy in my life. If you choose the right partner, then they're going to look beyond what they benefit from it. They're going to look beyond the convenience of this relationship, and they're going to see the convenience of this relationship is finding two happy partners and making you happy and helping you achieve your goals with the hopes that you're going to do the same in return. Because they see it. They see it in your eyes. They see it in your work ethic. And your work ethic and the type of person you are, you're like, yo, you help me. Now let's focus on what you do. Let's lift you up. Now it's about you. It's all about you. It's not about, my dreams, your dream. It's about our dream. You gotta find somebody that wants. You gotta find somebody that wants what you want. Whether it's buying a house, they don't have to have. I'm gonna say this again. They don't have to have the same dreams as you of wanting to build a business and all that, but they have to want something out of life. And too many times we choose partners, we choose people who don't want nothing out of life, that's comfortable in a stalemate, comfortable where they are. They working at Target. I'm not knocking you if you work at Target. I'm not knocking you if you work at McDonald's. If that's your life, if that's what you want to do, that's cool. But they're working at a grocery store, but you want to buy a mansion. Working at a grocery store, working at Target is not going to do it. So you got to find the person that's saying to you, yo, I want to reach that. And if my dream is to work at a grocery store and your dream is to have a mansion, then I got to play my position into helping you achieve that goal. So if I got to hold the camera while you sitting there trying to film a movie, film a podcast, if I'm sitting there holding the mic and helping you edit, hell, if I'm sitting here just holding the fabric when you're cutting it, sweeping up the floor after you get done cutting or doing somebody's hair, whatever I got to do to help you achieve your goal, that's what I'm going to do. Because a true partner is not going to have ego. Is not going to approach this with ego. I'm not saying that relationships you're not going to have issues with. I'm not saying that. I'm saying a lot of the issues we deal with in relationships, a lot of the issues we deal with in experience in relationships come from us choosing the wrong partner. And coming from choosing the wrong partner, what we end up doing is we find ourselves in relationships of convenience. So many of us are in relationships of convenience where we sit around, we complain about our partners all the time, talk about our partners and how they ain't shit, how they ain't doing nothing, and how they're not moving forward, and how they're holding us in place, and we don't realize and we don't accept the fact that we got to take responsibility in the situation. The responsibility that we have to take in situations that a lot of times we chose this partner. We knew who this partner was, we seen who it was, and we chose to accept them. And now that we accepted them, now we have to take everything that comes with them. They're not in this situation to help us grow. That person was jumping from couch to couch before they moved in with you. Would you thought they was going to help you buy a house? They didn't have a house of their own. That person was catching the bus walking before they met you. And it wasn't because they didn't have the money to buy a car. It's because they didn't have the money to buy a car. They couldn't keep a damn job for more than 2 weeks. But you knew that though, right? And you thought that this person was going to come into your relationship and what? Change and get a car? No, they want to ride your car. You thought they was gonna come move into your house and help you move it to buy a bigger house? No, they want to play couch. They want to eat your kids' cereal and the fruit snacks and all the other snacks and stuff you got for them. They want to eat the leftovers up all day. They want to sit on the couch and watch ESPN. They don't want to do the work because they are coming from a place where it's all about convenience. It's all about comfortability to them. And a lot of times people's comfortability is failure. Is living in the past and never moving to the forward. And their biggest fear is that you're going to see it go. Some people's purpose in your life is to be an anchor. It's simply to be an anchor, people. To put this plainly, to put this shortly, and to sum up today's episode, some people in your life are just meant to be anchors. They're meant to criticize you and to keep you down and keep you from going flying amongst the stars, flying to your goals. Their purpose in life is to keep you from climbing that ladder of success, ringing that bell, reaching your goals, and succeeding at your dreams. Some people's job in your life is just simply to be an anchor. Some people's job in your life is to be a critic. Some people's job in your life is just to take advantage of you, eat up all your food snacks, and to hurt you. Some people's purpose in your life and some people that you choose to be in a relationship with, whether it's your friends, co-workers, husband or wife. Some people's whole purpose in your life is to be in a relationship with you of convenience. It's of convenience where it benefits them in somehow, some way, but it doesn't benefit you. It's just to make them comfortable and to maintain their comfortability in this relationship. But it has no desire, no work, no goals, and it's definitely not looking forward to help you reach your success. And the best way to do this and fight back against a relationship convenience is first recognize it and remove yourself from that situation. And before you jump into marriage, before you jump into a relationship, before you choose a partner, make sure that they're like-minded, that they're going to get 100%. Not when they get in a relationship but before. Check their credentials, check their past, check their work ethic. If you know what you're doing, you know where you're trying to go. You can't reach the stars with the anchor pulling you to release yourself. I want to thank you for joining me for another episode of Past and Present Podcast. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think. Share this video with as many people as possible because someone you know may be in a relationship with convenience and may need to hear this message. And one last thing before I let you go, remember that you're beautiful people, that you're amazing, that you can overcome any issues or any obstacles in life. Until next time I talk to you people, I only got a few things left to say to you. Stay woke, stay focused, most importantly, stay tuned. Peace.